Street Fight Susan Sarandon urges, "Our enemy is silence," while addressing hundreds gathered at anti-Israel rally in NYC. Oscar-winning actress Susan Sarandon addressed the crowd at an anti-Israel protest in Washington Square Park Saturday afternoon, where she urged attendees to disrupt the narrative of the powerful. "Our enemy is greed, and our enemy is silence," the 77-year-old actress told the hundreds of protesters who braved the rain and the wind for the Millions March for Palestine, according to a video shared by independent journalist Katie Smith. "The silence of those who look away when you see crushed children, starving babies, wailing mothers, fathers digging through the rubble to try to find their families. This is unacceptable," she continued. Sarandon has been a regular at anti-Israel events in New York City since the start of the Israel-Hamas war in October 2023. In late November, the Dead Man Walking star was dropped from a top Hollywood talent agency after telling one rally that Jews in the United States are getting a taste of how it feels to be Muslim in America in the wake of the October 7th terror attack. She later apologized for the comment, which she called a terrible mistake. The star was back on the podium in a black raincoat and red patterned scarf Saturday, where she reminded that cheering crowd that disrupting the narrative of the powerful, fighting for justice, can be lonely work. "It can be exhausting," she said, "but nothing compared to what is going on in Gaza, in Rafah, for the Palestinian people that have been going through this for 75 years. Speaking inconvenient truths can lose you your livelihood," Sarandon added, perhaps referring to her own career hiccup late last year. Sarandon was one of several high-profile speakers set to address the march, including And Just Like That star Sarah Ramirez and activist Jill Stein, according to a poster shared online by the People's Forum. As the rain continued to pour, protesters crowded into the park underneath umbrellas, chanting, "From the river to the sea, Palestine will be free," a rallying cry calling for the eradication of Israel, footage showed. Another video shared by Smith showed NYPD officers wearing helmets and carrying batons lining the street as the 100-strong crowd grew so large it spilled out onto the sidewalks around the park. Protesters began marching up 6th Avenue around 3:30 p.m., yelling "Shut it down" to a steady drumbeat. The procession was fronted by a row of banners and signs that included a yellow dollar bill with blood dripping down President Biden's face that read, "Blood money funds genocide." Another read, "R.I.P. Aaron Bushnell," referring to the airman who lit himself on fire outside the Israeli embassy last weekend while screaming, "Free Palestine." The crowd totaled around 3,500 and around 7 people were arrested as of 5 p.m., a police source said. The demonstration came a few hours after the U.S. dropped over 38,000 meals over the Gaza Strip, where most residents have been displaced by Israel's ground assault. The total death toll in Gaza is now over 30,000. Where were the 30,000 people who were not seen buried? The number of these deaths was given by Hamas, a terrorist group that annihilated about 1,500 people on September 7th. Has Susan Sarandon condemned that killing or not? Why this institution? Why for the people of Ukraine and Syria, which have been attacked by Tsarist Russia, Putin? They don't hold meetings. Their blood is lighter than that of the people of Gaza.
Make sure to subscribe and leave a comment to help us out.